Tributes continue to pour in for the victims of a triple knife attack in the Midland city of Nottingham on Tuesday. Emotional scenes greeted friends and loved ones who attended a vigil for University of Nottingham students Grace O'Malley Kumar, Barnaby Webber and school caretaker Ian Coates. There's been sadness and shock expressed in the Nottingham community.
Well, like everyone from Nottingham, I was absolutely heartbroken by the news. I'm a University of Nottingham alumnus. I've lived in the city my entire life. I'm in and around the places where the attacks happen very frequently. So it was a shock to the system, and I was absolutely devastated for the people who lost their lives and the people who were injured, and also all of the loved ones who were affected by that.
Nottinghamshire police have confirmed the 31-year-old man remains in custody as detectives try to establish a motive for the attacks. The city of Nottingham is reeling from this tragedy, with many public buildings flying their flags at half-mast as a sign of respect to the victims. Now, there are currently more questions than answers as the authorities in charge of the investigation keep the details of that probe close to their chest. The British Home Secretary, Suella Braverman, addressed Parliament.
I can confirm Nottinghamshire police are being assisted in their inquiries by counter-terror police, though this does not mean that it is currently being treated as a terrorist attack.
Dr. Rizwan Sabir is an associate professor in criminology specializing in security and counter-terrorism, and he explains why this case has garnered widespread attention.
Of course, the involvement of counter-terrorism police, especially counter-terrorism firearm officers who are conducting raids on addresses in Nottingham, immediately adds to the media and public interest, but generates fear as well. So it comes with a double-edged sword, essentially, and that is a skill set that is unique to counter-terrorism, but also the fear and hysteria that sometimes quickly follows counter-terrorism titles and labels in these sorts of cases.
Media and online speculation, not borne out by known facts, has been a hallmark of this tragedy.
Whenever a piece of information emerges, it's usually manipulated or spiced up, so to speak, in order to make something more attractive for likes or following or whatever it is. So it leads to this creation of this very toxic environment within which facts are oftentimes lost and rumour and lies start to hold and take ground.
Well, in the confusion and lack of understanding about what's happened here, I think we've seen some sinister propaganda operations taking place by people on the far right, by racist hate groups attacking anti-racists and attacking asylum seekers, immigrants, migrants and refugees, and I think that's very, very concerning, because that's lending into the narrative that the British government is pursuing in its attacks on people's civil liberties and on migrants' rights in general. I think that's very concerning.
Planned community vigils to honour the victims will be held in Nottingham city centre. Investigations into the killings are ongoing. Amina Taylor, Press TV, Nottingham.